Hi, I'm Gary Axelbank, GAX in the Bronx, coming to you on the Bronx News Network. A daily news article about cuts to a homeless prevention program only told you part of the story. The article focused on a 23-year-old Bronx mom who had lost her job and needed the program to stay on her feet, give her a chance to earn a college degree, and hopefully create a future for her small family. But what the paper didn't tell you is why she lost her job and ended up on the eviction cutting block in the first place. Turns out that the apartment she was living in had ceilings caving in from leaks and bad plumbing, irregular heat and hot water, and the kind of decrepit, substandard, unacceptable conditions that are way too common. And because the entangled process of fighting her landlord in court and other debilitating conditions brought on directly from the disgusting apartment she was living in prevented her from getting to work on time each day, if at all, and took her psychological focus off her job, she ultimately lost the job and was nearly forced into homelessness. A simple check to the HPD website showed that her building had 709 open violations dating back as far as 20 years. Tragically, conditions like this are found in buildings in nearly every neighborhood, if not every block in the Bronx. Almost every day, the local TV news runs stories of Bronx apartments with no heat in winter, bathrooms and plumbing in a flooded mess, and unsafe, inefficient electrical wiring, not to mention rats and roaches. If we improve the conditions of existing housing in the Bronx, children will do better in school, health care will improve, and as in the case of the woman in the Daily News, people will be better able to lead productive business lives. While the City Council has made attempts at legislative reform and clamping down on crooked landlords, there is more to be done. To begin with, substandard housing cannot be tolerated. Unfortunately, too often tenants who complain are standing alone without their elected representatives actively supporting them. That needs to change. Second, the Bronx Council delegation ought to engage in a comprehensive study of every building in every council district and identify where there are problems and find out which landlords deserve more than just a slap on the wrist. If this is done properly, then the next steps will be clear. Tenant rent strikes can be organized and legal action can be taken against landlords found to be running substandard properties. There are no excuses anymore. Bronxites deserve to have decent places to live, and they need the active support of their elected representatives to make that happen. So what do you think? Just click the comments button. I'm GAX in the Bronx, coming to you on the Bronx News Network.